we are going to know about the characters in A Raisin in the Sun. This is an important chart of the characters. Walter Lee Younger, his wife Ruth Younger, from top to bottom. You can see Walter Lee Younger, Ruth Younger, and Travis Younger. They are a family. Walter Lee Younger is the father, Ruth Younger is the mother, and Travis Younger is their son. Next to Walter Lee Younger, you can see Benetha Younger. She is Walter Lee's sister. And below her, beneath her, you can see two names, Joseph Assagai and George Murchison. Both are suitors for Benetha Younger. Then in the end, you can see Lena Younger. She is also known as Mama. She is the mother of Walter Lee Younger and Benetha Younger. And then there are two not so important characters, Carl Lindner and Bobo. So first we will discuss Walter as an angry young man. So I would refer to him as an angry young man. He is always full of that resentment of poverty, and that is directed towards his wife in the form of sarcasm and irony. He is ambitious and he is passionate and he is full of energy and he wants to be rich. And for that he has a business plan and he wants to open his own bar. But he loses all his money to a partner. So he is a flawed protagonist. He makes his own mistakes. And he is also compared to Prometheus by George Murchison, because when George says to him, "Good night, Prometheus," at that moment Walter doesn't even know that who is Prometheus, and he thinks that he has just invented the word. So I am referring to the story of Prometheus in very brief. So Prometheus was the one who stole fire from gods and gave it to human beings, and for that he was punished by the gods and he was chained to Mount Caucasus, and there was an eagle who was eyeing over him and it was tearing his liver. So it was Hercules who later came and freed Prometheus from his chains and killed the eagle. So this is the story of Prometheus. Just like Prometheus, Walter is also chained or tied to his identity of an African American male, and he feels that all his problems is because he is a black American. So he wants economic independence and he cannot achieve it, and he also has certain male chauvinism, and it is evident in the way he deals with his wife. And he also treats her sister Benetha also in the same way, and he doesn't want Benetha to read much. She wants to become a doctor, but he says that you can just become a nurse because you can be just like other women. Why are you so ambitious? So he doesn't want women to be very ambitious. But this story has very prominent female figures, and especially the character of Benetha, which comes out as a very strong woman. So he loses his money to Lindner. I have referred to Lindner as a minor character. Next, but later on he reconciles to his family and he realizes that buying a new home for the family is more important than to set up a business, and because his own business plan has failed, he has also come to a realization that he cannot change much. Then there is Ruth Younger. Ruth Younger is a very interesting women character. She is a mother, a wife, and there is a lot that can be deciphered from Ruth Younger's character. She is the one who suffers silently. She is also suffering, she is also poor, but Walter is always able to voice his frustration. But Ruth always tries to handle her frustration. She takes care of her baby, she takes care of Walter, she wakes them up, she helps them to dress, and she helps her whole family. She is beside everyone. She is helping everyone in the family. She is relating to everyone in the family, and she is taking care of everyone's emotional needs. She is an unhappy wife, but she is a docile wife. She takes care of her family. She takes care of her mother-in-law, and in that way she is also very close to the biblical character of Ruth, which says that I'll always be with my mother-in-law. And in the same way, she also takes care of her mother-in-law and her family. She is very soft. She is not aggressive, and she knows how to manage her family and her money, and she doesn't spend much. She is reluctant to give the 50 cents to Travis, which is given to Travis by his father. So she is also taking care of the finances of the family, because she knows that her family is poor. And because she gets pregnant, she also contemplates an abortion, and she suffers silently because she knows that she cannot take care of a second child. And when she tells the idea to Walter, she thinks that he may support that idea of keeping the child, but he also says nothing, and he also agrees to aborting the child. So she is a silent sufferer. She is not very vocal about her needs, and she has problems with in her marital life because they are poor, and because Walter is not able to understand her emotional needs. Yet she never says shows the anger. Even when Travis is making demands on her, she always keeps it very humorous between herself and Travis, and she cheers him up. Though she is not giving him the money, but she is always there by his side and catering to his emotional needs. So she is the one who takes care of everyone's emotional needs. And just like the biblical Ruth, she is tied to her mother-in-law. So mother, again, Mama, is a homemaker. Her name is Lena Younger. And Lena Younger's character is also very interesting. She is again a very caring mother, and she is a motivational force in the drama. And though she is not at the center of it, but she is there with everyone. She has a relation with everyone, and she is very proud, and she does what she wants to do. She doesn't have much of money, but she knows that her family wants a new house, and she puts everything to channel to just buy a new house for her family. And she for her children are very important, and she refers to them as her harvest. And she has no dreams for her own, and whatever she does or desires is for her family and for her children. So when she receives $10,000 as an insurance amount, she decides to buy a house with it. She could have donated it in the church, but then she decides to buy a house with it. And she has also this is a poor black African family, African American family, and they all have their own sense of suffering. They all have suffered a lot, and they all have endured a lot. So there is an inner peace in the character of Lena Younger, and she is very religious, and she asks God to replenish her strength, because she is an aging woman. She is getting old, and she can perceive that her son is at the wrong. So she also prays for his son. She is old-fashioned, and though she is conservative, but still she takes care of her own daughter and daughter-in-law. So in that way, she calls her husbands as womanizing and chauvinistic. So though she is conservative, but she talks about female emancipation, and she understands a woman's outlook on life. So she is, though conservative, she has a sense of liberation. And there is a quest for a house, and in the end she buys a small house in a white suburb. And she has a strength, she has maternal instinct, and she has a lot of perseverance, and she bears it all. So she is the one who binds the whole family together, and she is more experienced than all the other characters, so she is a very good judge of character, and she can also judge Walter's mistakes, or Lindner wouldn't be a faithful man. So all these things are judged by mother. Benetha is the rebel. I would call her the rebel, and she is the new woman. So her character is very interesting. She is the one who is also thinking about assimilating into the white culture. She is very ambitious. She wants to become a doctor. She is studying for that. She is at times she may appear to be obnoxious and self-centered, but that is because she has her dreams, and her dreaming requires a lot of money. So her brother doesn't want her to study much, but she thinks that she can change their lives by becoming a doctor. And she has 2 suitors. We have already discussed about her 2 suitors, and she has more inclination towards her second suitor, who is an African suitor, Assagai. So her family is poor, but she has no reservations about her ego, and she has expensive hobbies, and she has her own mood, and because she loves horseback riding, so she doesn't see herself less than any man, and she spends on her hobbies, on her horseback riding, her camera equipment, her acting lessons, her guitar lessons. So all these things require a lot of money, and she is more privileged than Walter Lee, for she has a better schooling, and she has the 2 suitors, George Murchison and Assagai. She doesn't like Murchison much because she feels that he is proud and he is arrogant, and she likes Assagai because it is he that tells him more about the African culture, and he also brings her an African dress, so she feels that it is Assagai who is better equipped to be her suitor. But Assagai also doesn't like her independent spirit because she is too independent. So Assagai says it's good that you are independent, but you are too independent, and this also doesn't go well with Benetha. So she is very proud and she is clever. She judges her suitors, but there is a problem of being over ambitious and over judgmental and over emotional in her outbursts. So she is opinionated at times, and she dismisses George because she doesn't like George much. Even her mother, Mama, even doesn't like George much. So Walter makes a fun of her, and he says that she wants to keep everyone beneath her. So that is again about her ego. She has an ego because she doesn't feel that any suitor is suited for her, and for her independent temperament, no suitor is enough. Now we come to the character of Joseph Assagai. Assagai is also a very important character. He is an African student, and he is courting or wooing Benetha, and he tries to win her affections. He is very persistent, and he brings gift for her. He flatters her with a dress that is his sister's dress, that is a very African dress, and he is very careful in the choice of his gifts. So he brings Nigerian robes, trinkets, things that she will love, and he compliments Benetha, and his compliments are very sincere. So we can see the character of Assagai as contrasted to that of George Murchison, because George Murchison also points out the problems in Benetha, but he is very abrasive. But when Assagai is pointing it out, he is more caring, and he is just showing that what are the problems in her character. He is not saying that it's bad to be independent, but he is trying to make it clear that she is being too independent. He belongs to the Yoruba tribe, and that is his identity, and he is good looking, he is mannerly, he knows the manners, and all the family members, everyone in Benetha's family like her over George Murchison. So he is a foil to African American younger family because he is totally African. What is the problem with Lena Younger and her family, Ruth and others, are that they are African American. So they have assimilated to the dominant white culture of America. So they don't know much about their own African culture. While Assegai, because he belongs to Nigeria, he knows the rituals and customs and dresses and speech type of a real African. So he is also a contrast to the African American descent of this family, because he is African to the core. So he is zealously idealistic about the future of his country, and he is ready to sacrifice anything for the independence of his country. So he feels very strongly for Nigeria and for Africa, and that cannot be felt in the African Americans, because they have somehow accepted that they belong to America. So sometimes he is also chauvinistic, and sometimes he is also old fashioned, and he is also that male superiority is there inside him also, and that's why there are problems in his relationship with Benetha too. And but he is Assegai is helpful. He is concerned about the welfare of the whole family, and he is also caring for the greater humanity, and he assists in the move to Clybourne Park. He assists the family to move to the Clybourne Park, and offers them consolation and good advice. And he counsels Benetha spiritually and emotionally, and tells her to get back on track, as she doesn't like her brother, because her brother has wasted a lot of money. He has lost a lot of money when he has tried to establish his own business. So Assegai's philosophy is can be seen in the contrast to the Western perception of success at any cost. So he questions the success, and he talks about that if you want money, then you have to invest it in the right place, and insurance money is not making money. And it tells he is very clear about his ideals, and he is a true African. Again, I say that he can be contrasted to the African American family or younger family. So he is very grounded, and though Benetha tries to be African, she is not actually African. She has imbibed the Americanness of America. So that contrast is also there in the character of Assegai and Benetha.